Hi everyone, it's Ramessa, your life and relationship coach at Mandala Integrative Medicine, and I am here today with my very special friend and guest, Pooja Batra.
Hello.
Pooja, I'm really excited. It's super good to see you after a few years, a year and a half,
Something like that.
something like that.
Same.
Yeah. So we met up in Chicago, and Pooja, Pooja, you've always been healthy. You've always looked really damn good. But you're looking like even more striking than ever. Like your face is more chiseled. You look very fit.
You mean it?
I mean it. I really mean it.
Well, it's hard to get a compliment out of this chick. So thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, thanks.
You do. You really do. But what's going on? Like, what are you doing differently? What are you doing to kind of maintain your health, your well-being? How do you stay balanced?
I would say discipline on an everyday basis, and just basically staying active and healthy and eating healthy. I believe in the health being integrative health rather than just eating healthy. You have to balance it with exercising, staying active, and also healthy in the mind. So it has to be integrated, and just one thing doesn't suffice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned something about exercise earlier when we were off camera about, it doesn't have to be really strenuous and overexerting yourself. So you recently took up yoga, is that right?
I have been practicing yoga very frequently, and I just love the practice. I just love the way a yoga session makes me feel. I had learned Iyengar from India, and I would do yoga because, as a tall person, I would always be worried that, my back would, be problematic at some point because of probably my posture or just being tall. You have to be a little careful with your back, with the everyday bending and everything. So I would always practice yoga, but I think I've taken a passion toward yoga now, just because I feel so good after a practice. So, I also do mixed martial arts. I love that as well.
Are you a brown belt or?
I'm not a brown belt. I'm a green belt with a brown stripe.
I think when I went to dojo with you, you were yellow, or I lasted maybe a month, I don't know.
Yeah, she stayed a white belt. Sorry, I had to say it.
Hiking was my thing. And you know what? You have to find your thing, whatever your thing is, right?
That's right.
Whatever your thing is. But yeah, I think there's this generalization. Some people think, if you practice yoga, you have to be stick thin or you have to look a certain way. But
no, to each their own, because everybody's body type is different. Everybody resonates with a different food habit or has grown up with a different, eating habit. So you can't just say, this is good for you. So everybody has to figure out what kind of work. Basically, the idea is your intake of calories has to match your how much you burn.
Sure.
So whether it's yoga, it's running, or it's swimming, just be active.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say regarding eating wise? What does your diet look like? What are the type of foods that you're putting in your body?
I eat everything. I don't eat. I'm not very fond of red meats. I am.
We are in the Midwest.
Yeah,
There's
now I am in the Midwest, but I still would have a fish over a red meat and a big animal. It's because it's personal. I don't like the way animals are treated, and
sure.
And that's just me personally. But so no processed foods for me lately. In India, growing up, there were very little processed foods when we would have a meal. So we were lucky in our generation. Mom would cook, or cooks would cook seasonal vegetables, and there wouldn't be any processed foods like you get in the grocery stores today. So you have to be mindful of that. If you know what you're eating, what's in that bag. I would still go toward fresh produce and seasonal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you cook a lot at home, like you said?
I love cooking.
Yeah.
I like it because it's in my control what I put in my food, how much I want it to be cooked or not, or it's just everything is in my control. I like that.
Agreed. I mean, after I got married, I started cooking more, and
Yeah.
just find it very therapeutic.
Yeah, and gratifying.
And seeing
Yeah.
someone eating what I made and smiling and enjoying
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
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 Well, thank you for being here and speaking to all of the people.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and if you'd like to get more tips, contact us at mimqc.com. So contact us at mimqc.com. Visit us on our Facebook page or Instagram page or on my Coach Rue Facebook page. Thanks so much, everyone, and we'll see you next time, all right?